I'm back working on the cap, front cap. The old bank account's getting a little low. I'll have to let it recoup a little bit before I can get any more steel. So I'm working on the front cap here, getting ready to start fiberglassing it. I got the both sides up and fitted, and cut the excess material out of it. I'll just go up inside here for a minute. And yeah, so you can kind of see where I cut it up through there on both sides. Got it fitting fairly nice, so I'm just getting ready to pull it down here now and start fiberglassing. My favorite job in the whole world, fiberglassing. Have to get a little more steel before I can go too much farther, and I'm going to start. I basically framed in as much back here as I can for now, to get a little more steel. I'm going to move the upper portion of that brace forward so it lines up with the bottom there, and then put a piece of material in between. Try and keep that. It's kind of a unique feature of an MC7. I'd kind of like to try and incorporate that into the maybe put a window back in there and kind of, you know, keep that, whatever you want to call it, that feature of an MC7. I don't know how that's going to work out yet, depending on the interior, whether that'll really work or not, but we'll see. I gotta get some more steel, and then I can put the well, the last time you saw a 75-year-old guy walking around with his hat on backwards. Yeah, so anyways, I can frame the slide out right in here, so I don't want to go, no point in framing all this in and then just cut it back out again. So I'm just going to wait till I have the steel, and I'll frame all this in both sides and do the entry door here. Gonna have to build that before I can close the front one in. So another week or so, and I'll get some more steel and continue on with that. In the meantime, I'll do this fiberglassing. Got the I think I haven't really gotten too much more accomplished back here since the last time I did one of these, but yeah, I get some more steel. I'll do some more structure down here. It's all welded up here now. It's I did just have it tacked together, but it's all welded up now. So to make another bow for the back there yet, that's I'll have to do that in place because it's a different shape than the other ones. Change out this aluminum skin here for a that's an 18 gauge. I think I'm going to go to either a 12 or a 14. I haven't figured out, just to match it up with what's the rest of it. And it's one of those two. I just have to put a set of calipers on it and figure it out. So anyways, that's where we are. I'm going to Dad and I are going to pull this cap off of here right now and set it on the floor, and I'll start fiberglassing it up and then put it back up into place. I trimmed the edges. Probably can't really see it from here, but it did come down, just come down square, so I trimmed that off, and I'll fill that whole panel in with aluminum there, and hopefully it gives it a little more style than just a big old square cut off cap. I think it looks pretty good from the outside. Hard to tell from in here, but anyways, that's my story. There's the big gaping hole where the cap used to be. And there's the cap. Got it just taped together on the seam on the outside. I'll fiberglass the one side here. A little bit too wiggly or flimsy to do both sides at the same time, I think, so I'll just do the one side inside, then I'll put the other piece up, get it, fit it, fiberglass that, and then flip it over and fiberglass up the outside. And then I got to make two light pockets like that, only smaller, right in the corner here. For some reason they only put them in the center. You got them on the sides, but nothing forward on the corners for some reason, which I don't quite understand. But anyways, no big deal. I'll just make up two of these, just shorter. I'll just take some aluminum and make the same thing up, and then fiberglass it all in place. Should be all right. Just basically it's just masking tape together right now, but it's holding it good. I have to do something a little bit here to line this right up. I know when I go to fiberglass it, I'm not sure. I might just put a little piece of flat bar across there and put some countersunk screws on it, just right in the corner here, just to hold it. Just fiberglass it all right in there. As long as I use countersunk screws, they'll be flush on the outside and should be fine. I might put one here too. This is a little bit of a misalignment here that I can't hold. I can push out, but I can't, you know, it won't stay out on its own. So I might put one there as well to just to keep it aligned while I fiberglass it. Sand this all down and glass it up. Flip it over and do the just grind the gel coat off and then fiberglass that up. Anyways, that's it for now. And here's the cap, front cap, fiberglassed on the inside, all lined up really nice. I put some little flat pieces of steel and screwed them in, 10 on each side, lined everything all up and got it all nice and flush, and both sides, and just going to leave them in there obviously, and I'll just grind the grind the screws that are sticking out here. I'll just grind them down flush, or actually grind them down low. That whole area I'll have to grind down both sides, and then fiberglass the outside up, and finish that. I'll make up the two outside marker light pockets right in here after this is all cured. I'll make them up out of aluminum or stainless, one of the two, and then just fiberglass them in. While the cap's off, I'm going to go and redo that framing there that's on the goes under the cap, extend that up a foot, and then reattach it to the roof. It's a lot easier to do before the cap goes back on. I can weld around the outside and everything, and then when I put the cap back on again, then I can it'll all be done. And that's about it for tonight. Yeah.